Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today what I do have in it is Deadlock, the worst secret that Valve ever had. Everybody knew about the existence of this game, but nobody, was able to see too much about it. So I was granted an invite, so obviously I had to try it out, kind of, because I just decided to spectate other players since I'm not very good with the MOBAs and Overwatch style of games, very fast paced with a lot of magic going on. But I decided to nonetheless try out its performance since it's a Valve game, so a lot of people will be playing this game and will be curious how their system performs um, in this specific game. Still, this is in very early access. So there is a lot of stuff that will definitely change. So since art style, since gameplay, and obviously performance will change. Even on the settings menu, there are at least two settings that are still work in progress. One to improve performance and another to improve quality. So yeah, performance might change a lot during the development cycle of this game. And so the final version, when it will hit Steam, uh, it will probably be very different than what we have in here today. For worse or better, we don't exactly know. So for this video, I decided to take the game to a spin in its default presets. So basically the low, medium, high, and the best looking. There is still ways to go above of that if you want, but I decided to not go since some of the settings are still in work in progress, like I said. And the results are fascinating in aspect that it's way more demanding than I was expecting. Not only just for the GPU, but also for the CPU. The X11 actually is bottlenecking in here, but using Vulkan is actually not also a solution. I didn't try it out, but I mean, the VRAM is on the edge already. And if I do use Vulkan, I'm asking for trouble regarding VRAM. And Vulkan, it is obviously more demanding to the GPU, which is already suffering with the game, despite some bottlenecks here and there from the CPU. So it's a complicated game to run. And despite I did use and tried all the presets available, the low, the mid, the high, the maximum, I decided to create my own custom setting, which it's a fun one. It's essentially just 1080p, put the entire game on minimum, but instead of using the FSR1, which is being used in the presets, the low, in the median setting, I decided to go with FSR2 using its quality mode. So basically, I'm upscaling from 720p to 1080p, and it's using TAA, which is something that none of the presets it is using. None of the presets is using TAA. I think it's using FXAA. So I decided to just customize that and use FSR2 on its quality, forcing TAA to be used, which makes the game much more smoother in my opinion. Of course, some people don't enjoy TAA and don't enjoy FSR2. Will probably don't be very satisfied with that setting, but yeah, settings it's customized, so you can choose whatever you want. But for me, putting the entire game on its low settings, using FSR2 on its quality mode, really was a treat for me. Now, does that grant me performance above 60 all the time? Well, absolutely not. That's the thing. None of the settings that I did try it did grant me a performance above 60. There was always a drop, something that did happen that caused the game to drop below 60. So who knows? There are an MBoard or whatever setting that promises to um, downgrade a little bit the effects, and some of the performance issues really is related with the quantity of effects on screen at the same time. So if that setting ends up being very good, who knows? We might have a chance to have a decent performance with that setting, because most of the drops that I had, at least the most violent ones, it was really because there was a lot of effect on screen at the same time, and that really caused issues. So who knows? We will wait. I decided to not go fully into the performance measures in here because I mean, come on, it's on early access, early preview builds. A lot of stuff will change. It was just to have an idea, but yeah, it ends up to be much more demanding than I was expecting. All right, so that's the thing, guys. I think that's all that I want to talk about Deadlock. Hope you did enjoy the video. In case you want to jump to any specific setting, use the timestamps on the description. And in case you have any doubts, if I can answer, leave on the comment section. So thank you much for watching, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Our purple walker. I see warden. I see warden. I see furnace. Our blue guardian has been defeated. Has arrived. Yes. Free money's free money. Sending shockwave. When reassemble.
Bet they weren't planning for this. I didn't come this far just to die now.
It's you and me.
Good luck completing the ritual.
Will none of you rise to the challenge?